Hi, happy Thursday. So we're just going to jump right into this. We're going to start some things. We know things are changing again in the world. So we just want to do like a refresher course with everybody about our mask. Is that okay? Okay, so the first thing we're going to let everybody know, these are some of the recommendations that Laura and I have got from the CDC. Yep. We are not doctors. We are not, these are things that just are recommendations that have been given to us. You can find these. We don't own any rights to the pictures or anything on here, but this is just for teaching purposes only. And it's for just a refresher course of why, if you guys understand why we keep saying, pull your mask up, keep it over your nose, keep it over your chin and your mouth. This is just for those to remind you, okay? So let's get started, Laura.
Yes, sounds good. Hold on. Okay. Technical difficulties here. Did I do it wrong?
There we go. No.
Okay.
So it's saying our community, our health. So as far as us, like we have a personal responsibility. I have a personal responsibility to ensure that I keep my team members here safe.
Yes.
So if I'm not feeling well, it's not a good idea for me to come to work. To keep everyone here at Elwyn safe, I have to bring a mask. I have to keep my mask on. I have to remind myself, just like everyone else.
Yeah.
Regardless at Elwyn, whether you are vaccinated or not right now, you have to wear a mask. If you come to visit us and you're not, you would still wear a mask. We are not having visitors in. We are just basically working with just the clients and the staff that we have here right now. Everybody is required to wear a mask.
Yeah.
So if you come or if you're here at Elwyn right now, they're not just saying it just to you. That is my point I'm trying to make. Anyone who is here in the building at Elwyn must wear a mask.
They must follow a lot of the rules, which is obviously wearing a mask and not a cloth mask, a disposable paper mask, the ones that they're surgical ones. And then also we're required to wash our hands when we get here and throughout the whole day so that our hands are clean and sanitized, and so we're not touching everything and spreading all of our germs. And then also staying 6 feet apart as well.
So and not just washing our hands. We all have to remember when we go inside, you have to use that soap and wash your hands with the soap. And what song do we sing when we're washing our hands?
You guys know?
What is it, Shannon?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday. That's a good one. I like singing that one.
So we can sing happy birthday. We can sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Or you can count to 20. But don't forget, if your staff says, hey, can I have you go in and wash your hands? Make sure you're really thoroughly cleaning your hands and washing your hands.
Yeah.
To keep yourself, your peers, and the staff safe, okay?
Okay.
Sound good?
Okay.
Okay, so we all have to remember, for it to be safe, what do we need to keep covered, Laura?
We need to make sure that our noses are always properly covered. This is not okay to have it below the nose, or even like this. It's our mouth and our nose have to be covered and stay up on the nose, bridge of your nose.
You want to make sure it's under your chin and your nose and mouth are covered. You can squeeze the little thing in there so that it'll keep it on your nose, but we want to make sure you keep it above that so that everything stays inside, okay? And yes, Vicki.
My roommate don't wash her hands.
That's okay. Okay.
Also, the loops need to be going around your ear. You can't have one off and it dangling around, because then it's not covering my nose, it's not covering my mouth, it's not covering my chin. It's just hanging here. So it needs to be, both loops need to be over your ears.
The loop around her ear.
Up, tight around your nose, underneath my chin, just like the picture suggests, around the ears, cover the nose, cover the chin, and then all the areas are covered.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you guys see why we're asking? If staff says pull it up, it's because it has to cover all those spots, okay?
Yes.
To keep you safe. So this is basically saying how you could put on your mask. So you know when you come in, you get checked in, they ask you to wash your hands. Before you come in, you have your mask that you put on and what have you.
You really want to make sure too, like it says, you want to have clean hands before you put your mask on when you come in here. Because if your hands are dirty and then you touch your mask and put your mask on, then all those germs that are on your hands go onto your mask and then they stay there and they don't go away.
Right.
You can't wash these. So
Okay.
we need to really make sure that we have clean hands before we
Clean
put the
hands,
masks
clean
on.
hands is important.
Yes.
And then what's our next step?
Our next step is to make sure that there are no obvious tears or holes
In our
masks. You know, if there's a hole right here, then there's going to be able to have the droplets go into the mask, and then that kind of defeats the purpose of actually wearing the mask.
That's
Or
right.
if there's a rip or anything like that, we really need to make sure that before we put it on, we check it, make sure there's no rips, there's no tears, there's no, fuzziness going on it or whatever. We want to make sure it's a nice, clean, fresh mask.
There you go.
So.
And then you want to determine, like she said, which side of the mask you're going to put on. So if I need to put it on this way, I want to make sure that it's going to be tight. You put it on this way, it's kind of pulling differently. I don't know, but most of the time the blue side is out and the white side goes towards your mouth.
So am I wearing mine right?
You are.
I'm
I'm
wearing
glad
it right?
you're wearing it right.
Okay.
Yeah, so see how hers is facing the blue side. This is inside Laura's mask. And then she pulled it on and she tucked the nose and made sure it was under her chin.
Yes.
Okay? And then the next thing it says, like Laura did earlier, she held the loops. She put the loop around her ear. She does that on both sides. Make sure your loop is around your ear. Okay? And then she's going to pinch to stiff the edge to shape it around her nose.
Like that.
So it stays on her nose. Like that. And then the last thing it's saying, change your mask every 2 to 3 hours. Or, basically we do go out, or during our meal times, you can have your lunch break with it, what have you. But you want to make sure that if your mask gets dirty in any way, we need to change that out.
Yes.
Okay?
If there's like food or anything, or you're touching it all the time and stuff like that, then, it's not a very clean, sanitized mask. You need to take that one off and give you a new one and put the new one on.
Very good.
So
here's the next thing. It says how to improve the fit of a medical mask. So as Laura was showing you, some of us, our faces are all made different. So if it's not fitting you securely, they're showing where you can take the side of it.
yeah.
We can take the side of it and we can tie a loop.
So what you do is you have it like this, and then you kind of fold the mask in half. And then you take this part, you tie it, have a good little knot kind of going on right there. And then it makes it a lot tighter.
You see that? It makes your mask a lot tighter to fit on you if the mask is too big for your face.
Yeah.
You just make a loop, you fold and tuck it, and then you have a mask that's a little tighter on your face.
Yeah. So then it fits kind of more snugly on your face. So then you don't have big gaps right here, because you could have big gaps to where it's like popping out and then it's not securing your face very well. So that's one way to do it.
And see how easily she did that? It's a quick
not
fold.
very hard.
Not,
and then tuck this part needs to be tucked in.
There you go. And your mask is secure.
Yes.
So this is the other thing again. We want to remember it's important to express. Wash your hands no matter what. Even if you have a doubt, say, hey, I'm gonna go wash my hands again,
Yeah.
you know, just for safety. You wanna maintain good personal hygiene. And then the last thing is,
But I have a question.
yes.
What is maintaining good personal hygiene?
Which means we're washing our hands,
Yes.
we're washing, you know,
Our
our
faces.
faces, we're
Okay.
keeping ourselves nice and clean every day because germs are everywhere. So
Yes.
we're gonna wanna take our showers, wash our hands, brush our teeth, do everything to come in. So when you come
That makes
into
sense.
Elwyn, you're squeaky clean.
Create showers daily.
Yes.
Also, your clothes and stuff like that too, you know?
Yeah.
The germs can get on your clothes. We want to make sure that we're wearing fresh new clothes every day. We're washing our jackets that we wear
Yes.
frequently, at least once a week, if not more. My
Yeah.
personal opinion. I just like, you know, I wear a new sweater or jacket every day.
So yeah,
Like
so
it.
if you're coming in
So-
here and you're wearing that jacket and you're carrying it back and forth to the bus, you want to change that jacket out and
Or
clean
wash
it up and wash it up.
Yeah.
Or if you get home, you throw it in the machine and you wash it again. That's all good.
That's
But
fine too. Or have like different jackets for different days. And
There you
kind of
go.
switch them out and stuff. Wear
There
new
you go.
jackets.
we want to
Yeah.
be squeaky clean when we come in here.
It's just good personal hygiene.
Uh huh.
We always wear a mask.
Right.
So when we go home,
Uh huh.
I take my mask off and throw it in
Very good.
the trash.
Very good. So basically, what she was saying, and we're going to get that, how we dispose of our masks.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the things that, if we were headed to Elwyn, if you're feeling sick, should you be coming to Elwyn?
No. Yes.
I'm feeling under the weather. I just don't feel good. I feel like I might have a little fever or a cough or the sniffles, runny noses. You know,
Should Laura come to Elwyn?
I shouldn't come, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You know,
she's just not feeling herself.
I can kind of feel it too. Like if
Yeah.
I'm starting to get sick, like my body just is really exhausted and tired. I feel like I just don't want to do anything, you know, just not feeling very good, under the weather.
So when you're feeling like that, please, for your friends and peers and staff as well,
Yeah.
it's best for us to stay home because then that keeps everybody here at Elwyn safe.
It does.
Okay, we know how much we all love Elwyn and you want to be here, but to keep our peers and our friends and everybody safe,
And
if you're
yourself
not
safe
feeling
too.
well, you don't want to come.
Yeah. And
We'll be here when you get back and you're feeling better. Okay.
it's, you know, and it's better to stay home and get those rest days and just make sure that your body is, you know, healing and getting great and getting back on track so that you can come back to Elwyn, you know?
So true.
So, and you need to take care of yourself as well, not only for our friends and our staff that's here, but for yourself. You know, you need to stay home, get better, and then come back.
Stay healthy. You're right.
Stay very healthy.
So one other thing we were going to talk, like Laura, we were saying, don't touch your face a lot because your hands and stuff have germs and stuff everywhere, and we just want to keep our hands out of our face. I
We
mean,
do.
there are times you do need to pull your mask up,
Fix it.
but what we're saying, just don't keep your hands in your face all day, picking in your face, hands in the mouth, different things like that. If
Yeah.
your mask is up, your fingers should not be in your mouth.
Yes. It
Okay.
shouldn't be.
And then the other thing is, if you're sick and you're traveling, right now we're trying to do the best we can not to travel. Don't forget, we have a list with Elwyn. And we do a lot of things through the CDC. This is a rule with Elwyn. We have a list that most of you have gotten sent home that we are not supposed to travel to these places.
Certain states that
To
are
certain
hot
states.
spots.
I'm actually going to get that while you're
Yeah.
doing that, and then we can kind
So
of read a couple of those.
we're traveling right now is not the best thing for us to be doing right now, especially with kind of the numbers getting increasing and all that kind of stuff. And so with travel, we just want to stay home still. We want to make sure that we're staying within our area, making sure that we're,
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a rough, hard year of not being able to go places and see people and do things, but you know, we just need to hang on tight and just keep kind of going with it. There is a list of specific states that we want to try to avoid if we are traveling, and try not to go to those ones so that we don't go into the hotspot areas that, have increased numbers of COVID cases.
Yes.
And Carmen is going to read off the list of those states.
So here at
so that you guys
Elwyn,
can know where you can travel, where you can't travel, but to be safe, probably not traveling at all right now is the best.
so we have Florida, Arkansas, Louisiana, Missouri, Oklahoma, Mississippi, Alabama, Nevada, Virgin Islands, Kansas, Wyoming, Texas, Arizona, Utah, California, Kentucky, Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina, Hawaii, Washington, North Carolina, Iowa, Idaho, Colorado, and Puerto Rico.
It's 27 states, guys.
So we have to be very careful where we're picking and choosing and traveling here at Elwyn, because these are recommendations that we have to, it says, we have to make sure that we're okay when we come back.
Yes.
So this isn't something that just Elwyn just picks up and says, hey, you can't go here. We are following the CDC guidelines here. We are trying our best to make sure we're all safe and all doing great. So those are some of the things, if you decide as a family, hey, we're going to take off and go here, make sure it falls under the CDC that these are some of the places we can't travel as much as we would like to. It's pretty hard to pick some places right now.
Yeah.
You said to me in Idaho, my father from here.
Yeah, we have on that list, we have, I'm sure a lot of us have family and stuff on a lot of those places, you know, and I know Miss Shannon loves Nevada. She loves Vegas, but we just have to be careful with some of the places we are going. Vicki?
About home visit, is okay?
Yeah, because they're here in California with you already.
Yeah.
Okay? So those are just the things that we wanted to make sure that it's important that we get out. And these are rules that we are following at Elwyn just to keep everyone safe. We can't express that enough. Okay, so do you choose to mask or not? The mask that has 2 or more layers, washable, breathable fabric.
So we brought some up here to kind of show you what those kind of look like. So these do have 2 pieces of fabric. So these are double lined fabric ones that you can wear. You can have them on.
There you go.
And then when you're, you can wash them.
Yes.
Which is very nice.
Yes.
It's, machine washable and everything.
So the thing about it is, like we're saying, you can choose to wear those, but at Elwyn, we wear disposables.
Yes.
But I do know that some of you come in your cloth ones. So make sure that if you wore a cloth one, when you take it home,
Put it in your pocket.
and then
Get
once
here.
it goes home, you wash it.
Yep.
Okay, because regardless, you still wore that. So you want to get all the germs off of that, okay?
Yes. These need to be washed
Yes.
quite
Daily.
frequently. Okay, guys?
So the next one, we want to make sure that mask covers your nose and your mouth and stuff completely. Do you see how that covers her completely?
Goes up over my nose, underneath my chin. These loops are a little bit big for my ears.
Yeah.
But, just to kind of show you the point that it
Okay.
does cover everything.
So you have to make sure it covers everything. And then, like she said, it has to fit snugly against you with no gaps the way she tied it.
There you go. That one's
There
better.
you go.
But see, there's kind of a gap right here. Is
So
that
with
safe?
that being a gap, that would be too big. That would be a mask that is too big
Too big for me.
for Laura.
Yeah. This mask really wouldn't be the best fit for me. This one definitely fit a lot closer. Let me see if I can get this one on again. These loops are a little thick. But this one, see how it is a lot tighter to my face. It's not popping out like the other one. So this one is definitely a better choice, for me at least, than this one.
Okay, so,
And if it is too big, you could always probably tie it too.
yes.
I think
Yes.
you would be able to.
That would be able
definitely
to be
do
tied
that.
too,
Yeah,
because
and
it's
tucked in.
elastic too.
So
So it says, do not choose masks that are made of fabric that makes it real hard to breathe. For example, vinyl. So it would be something like the chairs you're sitting in. We would never make a mask of something like that because it's not breathable.
yeah.
So that's not good for you.
But do we want it to be made out of like a mesh material that
No.
you can really breathe through and almost like see through?
Yeah, you don't want something like that. You know,
Okay.
like a net or something like that. You don't want that either because then it's not protecting you.
Yeah.
You're right. You're
Because, I
right.
have seen some of those masks that are out there that people, choose to wear those ones because they are a lot more breathable, but they don't protect you a lot because they are.
They're cute, but
they're
they're
very
not
cute,
protecting
but they're
you.
not protective at all. Yeah, they're see-through. You can basically see their nose, their mouth, and everything like that. But it
Right.
is like a mesh material, see-through, kind of like nylon material,
Yeah.
super thin.
Yeah.
Very common.
And then the
So-
last one is the ones that are intended for the
We have an example.
healthcare workers and stuff. They have the N95s and things like that.
To these ones.
So they have some that they have personally fitted to them. We have these kind. We have different things. If you don't have to, then like we said, coming here to Elwyn, make sure it's over your mouth and your nose and you're safe with your mask on.
These N95 ones are probably the better ones
The better
actually
ones.
to wear. They are.
Yes.
But we really want to make sure that we're not buying all these N95 masks and
To
like
not help our
stocking them up
healthcare
because
care
our
workers.
healthcare workers who are working in these COVID units and working with all these really sick people, they
Really
need
need
these
those.
more than we do.
Really
Because they're
need
coming
those.
in close contact with people that have COVID or have been exposed to COVID or anything like that. And we really want to make sure that we're
they're
saving these for them
Yes.
to have and that we're not
And
stockpiling
that
them
they're
up for
safe and
ourselves.
we appreciate the
Yes.
hard work that they are doing, as healthcare workers.
Yes.
Okay.
Very common.
So here's some fun things that Laura and I are gonna do.
Oh, yes.
So the first thing is we cannot wear our mask around our neck like
Yeah,
this,
no.
like it's a necklace. That's not a
Like
good thing.
Yeah.
The next one, it's not a headband.
Oh.
We don't want to have it under our nose.
I like the next one though. Only on my nose. Oh, my mouth's exposed, but my nose is covered. That's not right.
The other one, sitting under my chin. We don't want to have that. The next one,
Wow, this is my favorite one because I've been
Dangling
doing
from
this
your
for a long
ear.
time. It's like
nah.
it's like a piece of jewelry. hanging
Last
from
but
my
not
ear.
least, it's not a purse.
No.
So we don't want it hanging from our arm.
No.
Okay?
No.
So we have to remember over the nose, over the mouth, over the chin. Always.
Ears.
Loops
Safe
around your ears
way
and
to
always
wear it.
be safe. Okay, so as we were talking about, Vicky's saying when she goes home and the ladies were saying when they go home, they make sure they throw their mask in the trash. That is the proper thing to do. It is not okay just to take our mask off and drop them on the ground or leave them everywhere
Well-
because you're still spreading germs.
Well, and I've seen this, this last year and stuff too. Kind of going out places or whatever. There are masks everywhere on the floor outside, and that is just not good for our environment either.
In the ocean, you're right.
In the ocean, I went to the park. It was in the ponds. These aren't safe for the animals to, think it may be food and they could potentially try to eat it. But it's not good for our environment as well. And that's not where they go. They don't just go on the floor somewhere.
So you
They need
have
to
to
be
make sure you properly dispose your mask in the trash once you're done
And
wearing
there's
it.
steps for that too. So I'm going to show you guys, kind of an example of how to do that. So when you have your mask, you're done wearing it, you take it off. It says fold your
in
mask
half.
in half. So that this is the part that's inside that you are wearing, or you're breathing in. You want to fold that part in half so that all your germs that are inside the mask are staying inside the mask. And then manage the ear loops
around the
neatly.
mask.
I like to even fold it in
Fold it in
half
half
one more
again.
time because then it's a lot easier
You
to
take
wrap
your loops, your
and
ear
wrap
loops
them
around it.
Yeah.
That's keeping all the
All of it.
germs inside.
It says wrap it with ear loops.
And then
Wrap it.
Then you tie it off with stick it over it. There you go.
Bam.
Okay.
Learn something new.
See?
It wasn't on there either.
So then once you do that, it says put the mask in a plastic bag or paper bag, but most of us don't have that. But even just taking this and putting it in a trash bin, it stops it from being all over the world, in the ponds, in the parks, at home, on the floor. You just want to make sure you dispose of it properly.
Because we also don't wear these multiple days in a row.
No.
This is a single-use mask. We wear
Only.
it for the one time. We wear it, we wrap it up, throw it in
away.
the trash. The next day, we get a new one. A new,
Yes.
fresh, clean one that doesn't have any holes, tears, rips, or anything.
And once
Wow.
you do this with your mask, you've thrown it in the trash, then what do we need to do?
Wash our hands.
Wash your hands.
Wash our hands again because we just touched the mask that has all of our germs and stuff on it.
So you want to wash those germs off of your hands, okay? So after we're done with that, we're basically done for the day,
Yeah.
okay? So this says, let's protect one another. I think we missed one.
Yeah, I think we did too. There was one. There we go.
Okay, so when you come to Elwyn, it says face mask required.
Yes.
For the safety of our customers and our team members, together we can stop the spread of coronavirus. Thank you for your cooperation. So when the staff come and our safety officers are out there, we need to work with them. We need to keep our mask on. We need to come in Elwyn safe, so wear your mask.
Yes. We do need to wear masks. We do have a lot of we do have a lot of extra masks here at Elwyn. So if you're riding the bus and you're wearing your cloth mask or some other type of mask that's not approved for here, you can come here and we'll give you a paper mask to wear for the day. So we do have lots of extra that were donated. So,
Yes.
I did want to show you this other one too. We have some of these on hand as well, for the kind of like the N95s, but it's not as protective as the N95 ones, but protective enough to wear here at Elwyn. Again, just different types of masks that you can wear.
You have all different kinds of masks you can wear
Just not
to make
these.
sure everybody is safe.
Just
Okay.
we don't wear these cloth ones here at Elwyn. Paper, disposable masks only.
Right, right.
What about shields?
Okay, and that's another thing we wanted to say. We also have shields that we wear here at Elwyn.
Yes, let me go grab one. I'll show you.
Wait a minute.
Do you want to come demonstrate?
Do you want to come
for
show us
Matt?
your
Come on.
shield? Put your shield on, please.
Okay.
One of you.
No, Keith.
Okay, so this is one of our shields that they're allowed to wear here. We have Shannon. Can you come up with me too, please?
What's there?
So we have one person that has a shield on like this. Matt, can you stand on this side of me, please? And then we have, can you come right here, huh? Then we have these type of shields that you can wear too. So we have the two different type of shields that are also okay to wear here at Elwyn to keep everybody protected. Richard, would you like to show yours too? Okay, thank you, Matt. We can go that way. Thank you, Shannon. And Richard wants to come and show his mask too.
Yeah.
Come on, Richard.
Oh, Richard.
So everybody here has some type of protective gear on over their face,
Yes.
or we make sure you wear your shield or your mask. And Richard is double protected. We're liking that.
Here, you want to stand up?
Can you stand up for just a second, sir? Thank you. Come on, sir.
Come on, come on,
Come
on. You got this.
Richard had on his mask, but he put on his shield, so I was taking, he wants to come show everybody. Do you have both of them on, sir? Come on over here and show us what you got on.
So, I'm gonna move it. There we go.
There you go. Take a look. Show everybody what you have on. Did you put it on for everybody? How you feeling? Good? All right. Okay.
Go to the bathroom. Do some of your get go.
Come here. All righty.
We have also a lot of signs posted throughout Elwyn that show you that you obviously need to have masks on and that we love having masks on here. You know, it's going to keep us all safe, staff and the clients. So the signs help. There's signs posted everywhere for us to just remember that we need to be wearing our masks and being to protect yourselves and others.
Okay, so as again, let's protect one another. Please wear your face mask and avoid the spread.
Yeah.
Again, this is something that the CDC is recommending. This is something of the rules that we must follow here at Elwyn. We are not trying to project any of our ideas on people. These are the rules that we must follow here at Elwyn. Don't forget to, when you're out and about, again, as we said, for your own personal safety, when you're out with strangers and different things like that, hey, we have guidelines that we need to follow, okay? So remember, coming here at Elwyn, we always want to keep ourselves safe. We always want to follow the rules. A good person will follow the rules and do what we need to do to keep everybody here at Elwyn safe. Not only do we want to keep people here safe at Elwyn, we want you to come join our team.
We do.
Okay, so if you would go to elwyn.org, go under careers, look for Fountain Valley, Elwyn Fountain Valley, come join.
That's how I found out. I went to the website, went to careers, saw that they needed people, and applied.
And we're happy she's here.
Yes, I'm happy to be here. It's been so much fun. And I feel very safe being here. I don't feel like there's danger or threat or anything, so.
I'm so glad you are.
Yeah.
We're so glad you're part of our team.
Thank you.
Are we glad Laura's here? Yeah.
So exciting.
All right, so thank you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Yep.
Thank you, Laura.
Thank you, Carmen.
And we shall see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Yeah. Man, you're a funny man, man.
They're done now.